Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to Growing Wisdom, and I'm going to talk today about propagating Sansevieria, and we're going to do it in soil. There's other ways you can do this, including just in water, but I did it in soil. And this plant was kind of special to me. I know it doesn't look like much right now. We're kind of at the end of the story, but it is, as you'll see throughout the video, it is growing again right there. If you look, I've got a new one. So how did that happen? This plant was given to me by the wife of one of my favorite professors from Colby. And when she gave it to me, it looked great. And then it was inside during the winter. It got overwatered, it rotted, and it was almost gone. And then we saved it. So now we have actually 2 new plants growing. So I'm rather excited about that. Let me tell you the story. I'm going to show you the final result first. And this is April, May, June, and almost all of July. So 4 months later, we've got these new plants coming up, and I'm really excited about this. If you look closely, there's actually 3 there. And then I did another one over here where one of them has, there it is, I should have given you this. One of them has a new plant, and these other 2 are definitely still alive and growing. So that's kind of the final story. What I'll show you is how I made cuttings, dried them, put them in the soil, let them go, and all the time that's elapsed in order to get them here. What I have here is a bunch of Sansevieria leaves that I'm trying to root. I'm going to try to create cuttings, and I basically cut the ends off. We let them dry, and we're going to try to root them. Now, I notice here, this has a little bit of rot. That may need to be cut off there. This particular one seems pretty good, actually. So we're going to root this, and we have some good stuff to root it in. And again, here, you just want to be sure you know what's top and bottom on all of these. That's the top. I actually notched the bottoms. And I'm just playing around a little bit just to see. This one's a little too mushy down here, so I might have to recut that one. But here's the idea. The original plant right here had some rot, and I'm just trying to save it. So we're going to do some of these root cuttings. I want to show you some bad leaves. So these leaves here, they're mush. You can see the color's gone. They've got, a fungus. This was in the stem, or coming out of the stem. You can see here, look, there's another leaf that's would have grown had this not rotted. It was overwatered. The plant was overwatered, unfortunately. So you can't do anything with these. And so you want to discard these, put them in the compost pile, get rid of them. My soil mixture is some sand and some perlite and some vermiculite, very light, well drained. We're going to use this to put the cuttings in. So what we'll do is we'll take the cuttings, and that's just my dog you hear. He's old. And we're going to put them down about 1 inch or so in there. So on this one, I just put a little bit of rooting powder on there just to see if it helps at all. And again, we're just going to put these in about 1 inch or so into the soil. And we'll be sure that, we get them in nice and tight. And they may not stand up. I'll have to play with that a little bit. So it's been 3 weeks. This is a little bit of an update. Not total success on everything, but just want to show you here. We've got this leaf. It's nice. I've been misting the top of the soil, and there we go. Look at that. I'm so excited. I've never done this before. I have roots. So it does work. Remember what we did, and just cutting it, sterilizing it, letting it dry, putting it in the soil, misting it carefully, and we have some roots. I'm going to put that back in quickly. Well, there you have it. That's how it works, and I'm hoping that this will continue to grow. I'm not going to overwater it, and this winter it's actually going to be kept a little warmer than it was last winter. But, you can propagate snake plant, Sansevieria. Not that difficult. If I can do it, anybody can do it. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.